What's going on, Legionnaires? Welcome to an episode of the Legion of Comic Correction, where we talk all things Star Wars. We are jumping in to episode 3 of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. But before we do that, if you are new here, don't forget, like and subscribe, hit that bell, oh my goodness.
No, you can't.
Oh, wait, I can't.
Not this time. He's afraid of that thing.
He's afraid of that. You cannot.
You can't do that. There you go.
There
Much
it is.
better.
There it is.
Much better.
That's exactly
There
it.
it is.
That's a perfect
That's
What do I
the
do with
look.
my hands?
honestly, him holding it at one point, I was like,
Yeah.
bro, what are you
Just
doing?
Push the button.
He's
Bro,
like-
what are
he's
you
like
doing?
this thing.
He's like, is this kaleidoscope?
I think I can.
End of episode. End of the series. John.
He wakes up next to
They're not
Qui-Gon.
even worried about canon. They're not worried about episode 4.
He wakes up. No, he
just
wakes up next to
freaking
Qui-Gon.
Lightsaber through his own eye.
Qui-Gon's like,
Bro!
this is why you couldn't hear me, because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
He's not. Anyway,
No.
like and subscribe. Go down in the description below. We've got links down there. It goes
Just
all
do
over
it.
the place. There's Patreon links. It goes to some of our exclusive content.
Don't
so
stop
if you want
it.
to support there,
Stop thinking about it.
I
do
know
it.
you're
Don't think
hesitant.
about it.
There's about 1,000 to 10,000 to 1 million of you out there that's just like hesitant.
yeah.
Just hit it.
If I've learned anything
Yeah.
from Top Gun, he told me never to think and to just do. So,
Right. And that applies specifically
In all
to
areas
our
of
YouTube
life.
channel. Now, just
Yes.
to our YouTube channel.
All areas of life.
Well, if you go down there, you can get our exclusive content. You also go to our website, legionofcc.com, where you can get sweet merch like this, sweet merch like that, and sweet merch like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
high
Love
kick.
I was assisted
High
high
kick.
kick. I'm not ready for that.
That's
It's
okay.
9 o'clock at night.
You're getting there.
I did all my high kicks already today.
Yes, I have maxed out on my
your
high
quota.
kicks.
17.
Yeah, 17 high kicks. Cannot do 18.
All right. Well, we are into the 3rd episode of Obi-Wan. And we weren't really sure we weren't really sure how it was going to go, because the first two
was.
were a
Who
little
knows?
slow. Well,
I said exactly how it would go.
you said how
and
you
it
wanted
did.
it to go,
It
and
did
but we've seen that these shows have not followed a lot of times our hopes in the way they ramp up.
Yep.
And so this
Yep.
is your
Our
hope.
hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
They
had
normally what we have seen from Disney shows
Yeah.
is that they drag.
They do.
They take
Yeah.
way too long to build up to what we are like hoping for them to be.
Yeah, too
and
much
then we get
dialogue,
like
not
half
enough
an
action.
episode of like yes.
Yeah. And then it's like, it's over. Do we get a second season? We don't know.
I don't
Nope.
know.
Yeah.
And now
Oh, but they're talking about a second season of Obi-Wan already. So.
Yeah. They are. So I mean, we're in a place where this episode finally hit the right beat.
Yeah.
Then I mean finally not for like the Obi-Wan series. I mean just like there's Disney series in general. This is the right time to be hitting this type of beat.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they brought in Darth Vader right on cue.
When they revealed
They knew.
that Flea was actually his apprentice, did you see that coming? A naked Sith? It was pretty cool.
What's going on, Legion fans?
That was that would have been
No, that
horrible.
didn't happen.
That
He's
would
dead.
be horrible. I cannot think of a worse thing.
You know who they
to
did bring in, though?
happen.
I can. So, if like Palpatine had like a granddaughter, and then
We thought
like
she was a Skywalker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
we
like
thought she was a
yeah.
solo.
guy that was like
Yeah.
a solo.
We've gone down this
Yeah.
terrible road
Yeah.
like
before.
fell in love with her, but then they had more of like a brother sister thing going, but they actually
But
like
then-
kissed, but then they were in love. Then they
They
like
brought each other
sacrificed
back
each
to
other
life.
for about 4 times.
That's right.
And then Force Lightning
That's
didn't
right.
work again,
All the
A
Jedi
naked
lived
and then
in-
she was the
Flea
best
would be better.
Sith
Jedi
apprentice
ever
to Darth Vader
within
Yeah.
2
would
days of
be
training.
better than everything that
I
Harry
also-
just described.
She's the last Skywalker because she claimed it.
Right.
Mm.
I think.
Like giving yourself a nickname.
I
I'm
think
sorry, but I
Flea-
am actually the last Skywalker because now I'm claiming
I
it.
No, that's weird because I'm.
Oh,
Guys,
Oh.
guys, I hate to break it to you, but it's me.
Well, it's him. He said it
he
last.
said it last. He was
That's
the
how it
last
works.
one to say it. That's the way.
That's
Anyway,
Yeah,
we're
it
not
is.
talking about
That's the way
garbage
it is.
things
That's
here.
not
No,
how
so-
we're
would-
not. We're
I
not
would
going
actually-
off. Let's get back to the good.
I wouldn't
Let's
mind
get back to the
Flea
good.
as a Dathomir, like as a
Moving
as a
on.
Darth
Moving
Maul
on.
kind of character. Anyway,
Moving on.
they didn't do that. They did good stuff. You know who was in
Great
here though?
stuff.
You know who was in
Great
it?
stuff. Who?
Zach Braff from Scrubs.
Where was he?
Don't know who that is.
Holy cow, I completely missed that. I know Zach Braff very well.
Braff
I love
is
Scrubs.
hilarious.
Where was he?
He's the farmer that picks them up, the alien farmer.
No, he's
Yes,
not.
he is.
That is
Isn't that great?
phenomenal.
Yeah.
That is great.
He's
I just
so
want to see
good.
like Shaq be at one.
No,
Like,
you
can
don't.
Shaq
No,
be
you
like
don't.
a
No,
cameo?
because here's the thing.
Like they
That
can't even
would
fit him
be-
in the
that would-
shot.
yeah, no.
Like
No.
everyone's like, hey,
full-
George, or actually it's not even George
It's
anymore.
not George.
Freaking
It's
what's her
John
name?
Favreau and
John
Yeah.
Favreau
Dave
and Dave
Filoni.
Filoni.
No, but Deborah Wong's doing it,
Deborah
right?
Cho.
Deborah Cho.
Deborah Cho.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, Deb. Hey, Deb.
Debbie, what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Deb.
Shaq.
We got-
Here,
we got a deal
here
for
with
you.
just a brilliant idea.
Shazam Shack.
Shazam Shack shows up.
Shazam Shack.
You're not a fan of Shazam. She's not a fan of Shazam. Here's what we're
okay,
gonna do.
You don't
We're
know
gonna
Shaq is.
switch out.
Okay.
Hold on. We're gonna switch out to Steel Shack.
Oh, Steel Shack.
Steel
But-
Shack.
Nah,
Full
nah,
armor.
I don't
Full
think so.
armor.
What
Full
about,
armor.
What about platinum record hip hop artist Shaq? Because he did when he was younger. He released, I believe
Yeah,
it
but
went
here's
platinum.
the thing. He it won't be platinum. It will be
It'll
gold.
Probably
Gold
honestly only
record.
know him from the
Gold.
general.
It'll be Carbonite record.
Carbonite record.
Oh,
Shaq.
none of
Ricka,
those.
Ricka.
None of those things happen. Another great person
Let's
returned.
get it started.
Another
in
great
here.
person returned. Don't do that.
Please never do that again.
Don't do that.
Are we gonna raise the roof or what, my dogs?
It is getting hot in here.
It is hot.
James, it is. It's warm down.
How is
here.
it hot in a
So
basement?
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Riddle me that,
Can we
Batman.
riddle me this? Can we riddle me this?
Go ahead.
Why, in God's name, did we bring Hayden Christensen back?
No, listen. He's
Why
gonna be
in
more.
God's name?
James Earl Jones is back.
James Earl Jones
As
is
the
back
voice.
as he should.
Yeah.
As he
So you're
should.
just saying they didn't need
They
him
brought in
They showed him.
Hayden
He was there.
for
Christensen
nothing.
to walk around.
So what?
In a suit.
No.
Who cares?
Obi saw a vision of him with the long hair in the Clone Wars outfit standing in the field. And that was Hayden Christensen.
Oh, okay.
Also,
So he was there.
in the
And
back
you'll
to
probably
tank.
have other flashbacks
In the
of him
back
and
to
stuff, you know?
tank.
And in the back to tank.
And when they
All
were
right.
assembling him, which was the complete
I mean,
wrong way
it's-
they assembled him in every other movie.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Looked
Did
real
you
cool,
notice
though.
that though? They put the helmet and everything on, like in one piece.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
they made
I
it
know.
pretty
You're
profound.
exactly
No,
right.
he had
That
the
the
mouth,
hell-
the neck part
No,
on
The
no,
there.
neck part,
no.
yeah, but
Yeah.
the face part
the
and
face.
Oh, yeah. It's
'Cause-
usually like
yeah.
the
helmet
veil
comes
helmet
on
and then the
last.
mask.
like the veil
Yeah,
helmet thing,
yeah,
and
yes.
then the mask. Yeah,
Yeah,
But I
I'm with
did-
you, bro. I'm
I
with
did-
you.
I
I
was
was
a
like,
little confused there.
I did really appreciate all like the
How dare
limbs,
you.
the limbs being screwed on
Yeah,
and
that was
everything.
cool.
That
Yeah,
was
that was
super
sick.
cool. Like
That was
we
sick.
haven't seen it to that detail, and I don't.
he's
think,
just a
episode
torso
3 was
out there.
close, but
He's just a torso out
Yeah,
there,
for
man.
sure.
He's quadriplegic.
Quadriplegic.
That
Yeah.
man's he's
Doing-
a hero.
He is a
Represent.
hero.
Represent.
You know, for
He's
all
what
the
if-
quadriplegics.
What if you were in the
out
Special
War.
Olympics and he pulled up?
he's
done. Done. Give him all the
Cheater.
medals. Just give him all the medals.
he would take them all.
Yeah. Plus, he has a force. That's like not
Yeah,
even fair.
That's not
Yeah.
fair. He's a Clone War veteran.
Gotta be
Clone
honest.
War veteran, quadriplegic.
You know.
Wow, he's a story that anyone
Yeah.
would want.
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah,
know I
betrayed
am
by his
all about
father figure.
the Sith. You know I'm all about the Sith.
Yes, you are.
This man
Oh my goodness.
intimidated everyone.
Oh my goodness.
So first off,
Yeah.
you knew the second Obi goes to go into the secret tunnel and
Yes.
is like frozen.
Yes.
You're like, he's
Secret
here.
He's
tunnels.
He's here.
Wait, before you do
He's
that,
here.
before we
Yeah,
get
go
into
ahead.
that,
Go ahead.
can you look this up? Because his name is going. I mean, you might know it off the top of your head
Yep.
anyway. Who is the Jedi Master that Obi Saul had written on the wall? What's his name?
Quinlan Vaughn.
Yes.
Quinlan.
Yeah, Quinlan.
Yeah.
What
So
about?
Yeah,
well, so
talk to me.
Quinlan is awesome. He's
Yeah.
he's from Clone Wars a little bit, but and we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back to comics because he originated in a comic run,
Yeah, he was
Really?
never-
What was the
Called
run?
The Dark Disciple.
Oh.
All right. So
all
if
right.
you haven't read it, check it out.
It's a good one.
Quinlan actually, this is what makes it so cool that he's mentioned in here.
Mhm.
Because, well, one, we might get a live action version of him.
I
That'd
think
be
you
kind of
will.
cool. But two,
You've probably seen him before. He has like dreadlocks.
yeah,
What's he?
he's super
Because I'm
beefy.
colorblind.
And,
Yellowish green lightsaber.
Green?
yeah.
I would say it's more of a yellow
he's
hue.
got like tattoos and stuff all over him
Yeah.
and everything.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, in the Dark Disciple comic run, he turns to the dark side, but then he is brought back to the Jedi, to the light side.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
he keeps this streak of like power
yeah,
and
he's
rage
like a
with him.
rogueness kind of.
Ooh.
But
He's
he's
always on like the
still-
outer rims doing his own thing.
Yeah, but
Gotta
he's
love
still
that.
like, but he
Gotta love
he
that.
turns against the Sith.
But
so,
he is a Jedi.
so
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
like
It's weird.
that. that is such a great parallel to what Obi feels about Anakin. Like Anakin turns to the dark side. Can he turn back?
Yeah.
No.
You know? But like, but what I'm saying is, it's
Obi
bringing
can't.
in
Obi
no. But what I'm saying is, it's bringing in an issue from Obi-Wan's past
Right.
that was the same sort of situation where a Jedi turned to the dark side and then was turned back, and so like he sees this.
Wow.
It's a cool little Easter egg for people who love
at that exact
at
moment.
that right before Darth Vader appears on the planet. But anyway, so he freezes and Vader, Vader comes on the scene,
and we're burning through the whole start of this episode. Like the beginning of this episode, there's not too much, but
fine.
we get to see.
My one complaint is at the beginning of this episode.
Oh, really? What is
That's
your
my
one
complaint of this episode? Actually, you know, I had two, but one got resolved in my mind.
Okay.
But this one will never be resolved.
What is it?
When Obi-Wan and Leia are on Zach Braff's tractor.
Mm-hmm.
And what a great sentence, right?
Yeah.
Obi-Wan and Princess Leia are on Zach Braff's tractor. And they
Sounds like a country song.
They roll up. Zach Braff, if you're watching this, write the song with Donald Fraser, hopefully. I mean, preferably.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, they roll up to the checkpoint.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And they come out and...
Which is the only thing that I was going to highlight, which was like, we have a whole lot of dialogue before this, and we get to see, again, which I think was really important, the struggle on the transport that Obi-Wan is having.
Yes.
The internal struggle. We get to actually, like, hear some of the voices. We get to walk through some of that. I think that's really great.
Yeah.
We get to see even more so of Obi-Wan is just straight up sus of everyone.
Oh,
he
yeah.
doesn't
thinks
trust
everybody's gonna stab in the back.
Yeah, he trusts nobody at this point, because here's the reality. If he couldn't trust Anakin, who could he trust? Right? Like when that fell apart, there's nobody. I mean, Yoda.
Yeah, Yoda maybe.
It.
Yeah, and he's on the Outer Rim right now.
Right.
And so he hasn't really seen the rebellion taking shape.
Oh, he hasn't seen,
but he also hasn't hope.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't seen anything. Yeah, I mean,
anyway, so
he's only seen the dark that has come into the Empire, and you know, he talks about how Senator Organa is trying to do some good, but it's pointless essentially at this point. But the point that was really cool was the whole conversation first with the stormtroopers on the drive. Because he messes himself
the
up.
Story up.
How can Obi-Wan not keep a story together?
Well,
this
is
ridiculous.
He's pretty
messed up.
Here's the thing,
bad.
though. Leia does. I mean, the best part was that his saving lie was actually rooted in truth.
I mean, yes,
because he does see Padme in her.
The best lies are.
Yeah. Well, and that's probably what saved
him.
But that's also probably what mixed him up in the first place, because he's like trying to grapple being with Leia, who is also the child of the person that died, you know, in his presence, that he's trying to protect the brother of. Like, it's a mess in his head, man.
You see this 10-year-old struggling with the fact that she wants to know her father. She wants to know
are you
her
my
mother,
real father?
And he has to be like, you don't want to know your father,
right?
Like,
you don't want to be that.
We can't even get in there. He skirts around that by just answering the direct question.
Well, it's great. He's like, I wish I was.
I
wish I could say I was your dad.
Exactly. Yeah.
Grandfather, maybe.
Yeah. How about it?
Anyway, so all that was good.
But he gets to that checkpoint. They wreck house.
Yeah, right.
He does work with a pistol, with a blaster.
Pew 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 pew.
So
amazing.
uncivilized.
I love when he's like, put your gun down, and he's like almost there, and boom, he just shoots him right over his shoulder.
Move.
Super cool. And then it goes downhill for me.
What is it?
Because he turns around, and there's that one thing, he shoots the one dude off the top of the tractor thing, or off the top of the rocks.
Yeah, and he gets split in half.
And he falls on that gate, and it just cuts him in half. Super cool.
Right.
He goes up to that gate, though, and he's trying to like turn it off.
Yeah.
Just walk around it.
Yeah.
Just walk around
Everyone
it.
at work was saying the same thing.
Like, it's like
he's not
or jump over it.
It's
like this tall.
He wasn't planning on taking, because my thought process
initially.
But
he's trying to go through it. He's trying to go through it.
My initial thought process was he's going to jump in the tractor and he's going to
drive it.
And drive it.
Yeah, maybe.
But
that's true.
But then they just take off.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah. It's like, it was so weird. It's like,
what's going on here,
Jamie
man?
and I both looked at each other and we're like, she's like, can't you just walk
around
it?
yeah.
The worst part,
scoot around that console.
Can't do
worst
it.
part, if they were in like a giant like trench valley, then that would make sense. But they showed a zoomed out shot, and it was like you could literally just walk around the pylon.
Yeah.
Like the pylon was there, and then there was space between the pylon and the little mountain thing. It's like you just walk.
You know what? He's even
walk
worse than
around
that.
What?
Yeah.
Because my man just took out like, I don't know, 8 stormtroopers.
Yeah.
I know where you're going with this.
And then 4 show
And
up,
then
and he's
like 3. No, not 4. I think it was 3.
3.
Yeah.
3 showed
That's
up
right.
with that lady.
Yeah.
With the like,
And she's just like,
colonel or whatever she is.
dang.
He's like, man,
I did my 8 for the day.
Done.
I'm
That
done.
is
Well, it's
quota.
kind of like your
Can't-
high kicks, man. It's
Yeah,
kind of
right,
like your
you
high
like
kicks.
Well,
so
then
many.
I understand it.
Okay.
Yeah, and you
Okay.
know what? He's not
17's too much.
Yeah.
He's not as
he
spry
couldn't
as he used to
go.
be.
I mean,
he
the
cannot
only
carry
justification. There's one justification.
on. Hit me.
Leia was in more danger.
No, that wasn't
Oh.
it.
No,
My
he's being coy.
justification
I
was
can just tell.
No,
Oh,
I'm
really?
not. I'm actually. There's one piece of justification. He had the drop. He
Yeah,
had
true,
the
true,
drop
true, true.
on the other stormtroopers.
They all
These
have it
guys
trained.
roll up. They already have their blasters on them.
Yeah,
like
that's
there's
true.
there's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, he could single out the other ones, take them one at a time.
I
Yeah,
guess.
and
And
he
in fact-
used them
think.
as
You have
cover.
a fart sound effect.
He used them as cover.
Yeah.
He was able
He
to
used
like.
Zach Braff's cover. He
Yeah.
took him out as
Yeah.
a human
Yeah.
shield. I'm like, holy crap, this is not the Obi-Wan we know.
No,
No, that's Ben
No.
Kenobi.
But
Yeah.
that's right, it's Ben. But the also
Ben,
to
Ben
your point,
Kenobi
It's
does
Ben.
not care.
to your point, every single stormtrooper in that first run of stormtroopers, he took them out one at a time. The first time there was more than one was the time he got the drop on him.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so it's
exactly.
like, yeah, so
That
now
was
he's
my
got
point.
3 out in the open, nowhere to hide. They've all got their blasters trained on them.
Yeah, that's
Still,
my
it's
point.
I guess.
Yeah,
I agree though. Jamie, my wife said the same thing when they got obviously we know the officers, the rebel spy, and she kills them.
yeah,
But Jamie was like, he couldn't just take out 3 more.
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't.
yeah.
All right. I mean, okay, maybe he's tired.
Yeah, I think it was just the drop on him, and
Yeah, probably.
that's it.
It is what it is,
I
but-
have to believe that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
if I try and rationalize it too
It
much
doesn't
in my
make too
mind,
much
it's
sense.
not going to make too much sense.
Well, let's move to the good part.
yeah. So I mean, he
Vader.
freezes,
Yeah.
and we're like, for a half second, for a half beat, I'm like, what is he doing? Did he just have a
Yeah.
stroke? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, he's old, he's older, like he's getting up there.
The Tatooine Sons
Like,
finally got to him.
and then I'm like, oh, he's here. He is here.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we then peek outside, which
Yeah.
first off, what is Obi-Wan doing?
He's
What is
peeking.
Obi-Wan doing? Like,
peeking.
let's be real. He will sense you in a second.
Well, then why is he
in
hiding?
a
He doesn't have to hide.
heartbeat.
Vader knows he's there if he stays me on the thing. He just wants to see. Let's see what it is.
Run.
Well, but he wants
Run.
He wants to make
you
sure
are
it's
not
him.
the man you used to be.
But he
You
wants
want
to make sure.
it's him?
Yeah, man.
The
That's your
giant.
brother.
Come on.
That's your brother.
Come on.
Man,
come
he wants
on.
to look. He's never
But
seen him before.
To be fair,
He's never seen Vader before.
that
He's only heard
I
stories.
believe. So we talked about this. You brought this up last time, which was Rogue One scene
Mm-hmm.
with Vader.
Yeah.
Was the scene that made that movie for so many people. It shows his ferocity. It shows his
Yes.
power. This scene doesn't show his like. I don't want to say it doesn't show his battle ability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not so
What it
much.
shows is why you should fear him.
Right. His confidence and everything.
He is out here just snapping necks.
It's dragging people.
He
Yeah,
has-
he did
well,
snap a dude's
dude,
neck
I
with
did
his
see that.
He
Yeah.
has
I was like,
the
oh my
ability.
gosh.
So
Yeah.
just think about this for
Yeah.
a second. He has the ability to, for anyone he walks by, just,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it. So he has that ability.
Unless you train your neck. You know, there's like those machines you put on your head and you're like doing this.
You know who he couldn't do it to?
No,
It's
but
your
listen.
Brock
line.
Lesnar.
Brock
Brock
Lesnar.
Lesnar.
No.
Or, what's his name?
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby
Lashley.
Lashley has
Bobby
known that,
Lashley's
yeah.
head would start to turn and then it would hit his traps.
Yeah,
And it wouldn't
yeah.
happen.
Yeah, you can't break his
But in
neck.
all
It's a
seriousness,
trap.
listen, that's a whole new level. That's a whole new level. Give it to him. My
Wow.
word.
Wow.
Impressive.
Most impressive.
Very good.
I've been reading dad jokes.
Well done. But
You're
so,
Greg.
yeah,
You're ready.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But
There's nothing more we can
That's-
do.
I need to make
It
this
must be
point.
done.
I need to make this point.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's walking around with the ability to snap somebody's neck like a toothpick.
Yep.
And instead of doing that, he tortures everyone.
Yes.
He's out here force choking people. The scariest part of this episode is when he grabs that woman with the force, walking like there is nothing going on, dragging her behind
he's pulling
him.
Obi-Wan out.
Yeah. Oh, yes, of course, that's what he's doing. But he's walking as if nothing is going on, and he's dragging and torturing a woman behind him.
Right. Well, does he know Obi-Wan is not Obi-Wan anymore?
No, Obi-Wan's over there.
Obi-Wan's well, I don't want to, risk being seen.
It's one of those things like, is this the exit over here? This is the door?
See, I've already killed eight stormtroopers.
Eight stormtroopers. He's tapped out, man.
He's tapped out.
You know what?
He's tapped out.
She's lived a full life.
You understand after that?
She's only been scrounging for 8 years. So it was a good 8 years.
Yeah, solid 8 years. You know what? She's better off. This sand.
Right?
Course
gets
everywhere.
No,
you're right though. It's less the brutality and more the detachment to sympathy.
Oh, there's
there's none. He doesn't care, and we see it even more when he goes after Obi. His desire, and you made a good point, Harry. So one of the instances at the end that bugged me at first, when I first saw it, was that when the person came and saved Obi and blew up the tank and the fire came out there, and then he let Obi leave.
Yeah,
and at first that bugged me because I was like, he should have just grabbed him by the force and drug him through the fire.
He put out the fire before.
Sure,
he could put it out again.
Yeah, so
but
it's like
the point was,
but he's so confident. He's
exactly.
But he let him go. Harry
let him go.
Exactly. He's like, I've hurt him. I've wounded him. He knows I'm here. I'll let the chase continue.
He told him outright that this is the beginning.
Yeah,
this is the beginning of his suffering.
But Harry made a good. Harry and I were talking earlier.
You don't understand, but I want to make real quick on that exact point.
Yeah.
I believe that was very calculated.
Sure.
And the reason I'm saying that is what is more scary? What is more scary? That I continually torture you and kill you on the first time I meet you?
Right.
Or I let you go?
Limp away.
And now you have to live with what just happened in your mind?
Right, for a while. And
oh my gosh.
I'll come back and finish the job.
That is work. And that I could come and do it at any time again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there was another observation that Harry made. We were talking about it earlier that I thought was very perceptive of something else that Vader might want. Do you remember what she said? It was really perceptive.
No.
You don't remember?
Not at all.
This man over here. He said, keep talking.
I'm like, keep talking, Greg. Keep talking, Greg. Keep talking.
Give me the percent. Feed me my line.
T-ball, and you forgot the bat.
Yep.
No. This
story of my life. Welcome.
Welcome. 9 strikes. You need 9-strike kickball. That's what you need. 9-strike kickball.
It's fine.
No,
everything's fine.
No, it's so what Harry said. What Harry said
Tell
was.
him what he said.
I will.
Please.
It was great.
Glad you can remember.
I do because it was a good thought. Was that?
Boy, you were around more often.
Vader,
be like, see, I have good thoughts.
Vader craved the fight. He wanted Obi to fight back.
Yeah.
Like he wanted him. He didn't want to just kill him like he killed the people in the street.
Decimated him in this moment.
Well,
in this moment,
for him, that wouldn't be fun.
No, it would be nothing.
It would mean nothing for him.
Right. And I mean, it basically was that lightsaber battle.
It wasn't a lightsaber battle.
Yes, I know.
He tried to pull a blaster on Vader.
To go from what we saw in which is we've talked about the greatest lightsaber battle of all time in Revenge of the Sith to that where he's literally Vader didn't even put a second hand on the lightsaber.
No.
The man was out here and literally hit him repeatedly and then pushed his own lightsaber into him.
Yeah. Man, it was so good. And
he just ran from him. Like Obi's literally like.
Can I also say that?
Nope.
Yes, no. I'm
out.
I don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if we've ever seen this in live action anyway, but like lightsaber interaction in that much of darkness. Like I thought it was so cool. Where it was so dark.
Yeah, Mustafar, it wasn't
as dark because the lava was lighted up.
The lava.
Because when Obi turns on his lightsaber, it almost turned the whole color palette of the scene to just be blue radiate. And it was so cool looking to see just the whole area lit up by it.
In the end scenes of Return of the Jedi, it's kind of
yeah,
dark
when
in
they're
there.
on. That's true.
And like he walks through there and it's dark. I mean, Rogue
lights-
One when he walks through the Tantum
Yeah, when it
IV.
comes to
Yeah.
But the the lightsabers weren't as cool.
Just the
back in Return of the
interactions
Jedi.
between them, it was
That's true.
it was
Yeah.
really like
So great.
really cool to see.
The Vader lighting the ground on fire
And dragging
slowly dragging him into the
Yeah.
fire and
I
having
just hope
his
that
arm catch
wasn't
on fire.
I just have a feeling that they could be like, okay, that's what we're giving you for
No,
your
I
lightsaber
don't
duel.
think so.
no,
That was
no.
the 110% we said we were gonna give you.
No, I don't think
'cause
so.
they
I don't want to believe that, but,
But
I
this
just
is why a second season is going to be happening.
Well,
because they're
They've teased a big lightsaber duel between Obi and Anakin.
they
They've
have to
teased that
because
so-
and it's what connects in
right,
4.
right.
Yep.
Okay, we know that in 4 he references the last time Darth references and says the last time we met
Yeah.
you were master and I was apprentice.
Right,
And,
right.
Like now, like so, but are they talking? And we've talked about this before. Are they talking about that being
Mustafar or are they-
Mustafar
yeah.
in 3?
Which we
because
always
many of
assumed.
us, we did, but many of us now believe that's not the battle that they're referencing.
Right. So in other words,
Yeah.
Obi's going to win again. Obi's going to somehow win.
Tactician, man, tactician.
Right, because he's always been that. If he
Tactician.
can get his mind back, if he can get the
yeah,
sharpness
it's the
back,
mind.
yeah,
It's about Obi.
Yeah.
Obi
The cone.
cannot,
Oh.
the cones.
cannot anymore.
Obi is the architect.
There's no world. There's no way
No,
Obi can take him.
not now.
No, but in a power struggle.
Oh no,
Like-
not
No.
even back.
Not
in
even
Clone Wars.
back
Vader's
in-
raw power.
Not even back
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
not
back
even
in
back
Revenge
on
of the Sith.
on Mustafar.
Yeah, there's
Like,
no way.
It had to be tactician. It had
I
to be
have
the
the high
higher
ground.
ground. Right. And now,
You underestimate my power.
yeah, he's going to have to get
Yeah.
that back. He's going to have to figure that piece out.
Don't try it, Anakin.
Have you seen the video where there's a guy dressed as Obi-Wan
But that line,
and he's on
that
top of
line,
the escalator?
the
And
exact,
Anakin's coming up the escalator and he's like, "Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground." And he's like, "You underestimate my power." He stands on the escalator and starts coming up slowly.
the line that had to happen. The what have you become?
Yeah, what you made me. Ah, my little nerd heart exploded, man.
What you
Yeah.
I have no words.
Oh.
I have no words for that.
And the
man.
can I the rumor out there is it's James Earl Jones doing new lines, obviously, but the rumor is that the voice modifier that they used for the horrible Luke Skywalker audio. Remember when they took all the old audio from him in Boba Fett and they put like old Mark Hamill interview audio together to make his dialogue? Remember, I think I talked about that on the podcast.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes. Yeah. Now that
Anyway.
you're saying it, it reminds me. Yeah.
They used that software was credited in the credits, and so what people are thinking is that they used it to help James Earl Jones sound a little younger because he's 91.
Yeah, he probably doesn't sound like
dude.
this.
Well, if you remember Rogue One, he sounded good, but he sounded really old. Like he didn't quite sound
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But this sounded just like
It sounded on point.
1970s James Earl Jones.
yeah,
And it was like that's how you use
$7,000
that software.
James Earl Jones.
Yo, yeah, right. Did you hear that? He told me
No.
that today.
What?
James Earl Jones made $7,000 in
For
the
New
first Star
Hope.
Wars. That's it.
That's
Just $7,000. That's all he made.
Wow.
And Alec Guinness made like 11 million.
No,
I
he
guess that
actually
was
made like
overall the other
upwards.
ones.
He made upwards after everything's said and done recently. The Guinness family has made upwards of like 125 million
It's
Wow.
ridiculous.
because he said, "I want 2% of whatever George Lucas makes from the 3 first movies."
Yeah,
Wow.
which was smart, but I just feel
Really?
like,
He also hated
Really?
the movie.
Yeah, I did know that.
Yeah.
well,
I did.
but
hear
I told
that.
Harry, I said, well, James Earl Jones is still alive, and he's still Darth Vader, and we
Yeah.
love him so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
So who really
and
won
I-
Alec Guinness?
Hey,
I
May he rest in peace.
Yeah,
I
we love him.
really
It's also
love
Sir
this
Alec Guinness.
episode,
Yeah, sure.
and I think it's setting up really well for the next ones. Then now we
Yeah.
said that this was going to be an Empire heavy episode, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty.
now
We got to see more of
Now-
the Inquisitors and
this is them
Reva being nuts.
stepping back, regrouping, and now we're going to get introduced to the rebellion.
I was going to say, yeah, I think this next episode is going to be rebellion focused, and also Obi being pissed that she let Leia go by herself.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
And get captured.
so dumb.
Like, that lady is
so
the-
dumb.
It's like, I don't care if it's like 10 feet
To be fair.
the thing.
To be fair.
Drop her off.
To be fair.
Okay.
Then they would both. Then
That's
she
true.
would
Then
be
she
dead.
would be dead, and
Then
she wouldn't be
she
able to
would be
save
dead.
Obi.
There's no way that
True.
woman takes third
Takes
sister.
Reva.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd rather Obi-Wan be alive and Leia be captured than Obi-Wan be dead and Leia be captured.
Right.
So I
True.
guess that's a good trade-off.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we talked a little bit about, real quickly to end this, your theory about third sister being a youngling.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
great.
Right.
Yeah. And you caught it.
Yeah, I looked at it, and I've seen it on the internet now going around. Obviously, there's nothing new under the sun. Everybody talks about everything. But when I was watching the episode again with my wife, there is a youngling in this first scene when they are all in Order 66 that looks like Reva.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, could that be her? So, wild thing. Maybe the first time you've heard it, people at home. I don't know. Maybe, I'm sure somebody else has had this thought, but do you think she's a plant? Is she a good guy?
No.
Do you think that she's working her way in? She killed the Grand Inquisitor.
I think
We actually haven't seen her kill anyone on screen. She has not killed anyone.
I don't think so.
So
I'd be
is
surprised
she-
just because like Darth
Yeah.
Vader can sense those things kind of.
Yeah, maybe.
Like he's
I-
been known to be able to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
says their
I
intentions.
don't. I like the idea.
Yeah, I just thought I'd throw it out there.
I don't think so. I think that's
Yeah.
too many.
I hope not, because
No.
I think Moses Ingram has just done an incredible job.
Did you hear how much like hate
Yeah,
that
I was gonna
they've
say,
had for her?
yeah. Shout out to Moses.
why?
We shouted you out on Twitter, but we stand with you. It's crazy. I don't know why there's such a toxic band of Star Wars fans.
Yeah,
Like, there
where are
always
they?
has been.
Where are they coming from? There's
They DM'd her like the most ridiculous racist crap like
It's
ever.
ridiculous.
there's been so many.
It's terrible.
But did you
Other-
see
Terrible.
you see what Ewan McGregor did though?
Oh, yeah,
he posted a video on Twitter and was just like,
Stop.
if you've done any of these things, you're not part of the Star Wars family.
Right.
And
Right.
it's like, yeah, man, because freaking
ridiculous.
she's fantastic.
She's done great. There's.
I think she's my favorite new character, like of all the characters that are like newly introduced.
Yeah.
I love the way
I
she
think
plays the character.
I think she's done
fantastic.
phenomenal. I don't know where
She's
any of that would come from. That
super
is
brutal.
Ridiculous.
Like, what a great-
It is stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm
dumb. Be better,
I'm
man.
more
Just like Star
interested-
Wars.
Like, yeah, exactly. Just don't either.
Just if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
don't get it. Like,
Just
there's
be
been
better.
people of color throughout Star Wars
yeah.
for years.
just be better. That's
Well,
all it comes down to.
Regardless of that, I mean,
That's
she's a
ridiculous.
fantastic actress.
Yeah.
They've written her really well. The physicality of the role, like she's
Yeah.
awesome. Her
Yeah.
doing all the parkour stuff. I mean, I'm sure some of it was some people, but doing all the core stuff, like over the
Parkour.
rooftops and everything. Yeah,
The
super. She's like a really great character.
I don't know how they're going to bring back in Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, I
which
don't
is
know what's
still
happening with
why-
that. Could be the clone, like
which
you guys
is
are saying.
still why she is probably the most interesting character right now.
Oh yeah,
Because of the fact that we really have no idea what's going to be happening with her.
Yeah, right.
And we don't know where she's going. Like we can all sit here and be like, well, he's dragging Obi-Wan through the fire,
Right,
but we're
right,
also
right.
not sitting
He's
here
not gonna
feeling
die.
like he's going to die.
And
Yeah.
Anakin's
Like,
not going to die.
nobody's worried about that.
Leia's
Like,
not going to die.
right,
Luke's not going to
exactly.
die.
It's like, oh, third sister as Leia.
Freaking Owen and
Cool.
Baru aren't
Yeah,
gonna
Owen
die.
Baru are not
Nobody's
gonna
gonna die
die.
in this.
Yeah.
Besides,
yeah.
well, I mean,
Her,
Grand
probably.
Inquisitor shouldn't have died.
No,
Could,
but which is
uh,
why I'm interested
he's the
to
clone.
see.
Could Senator Organa die? He's not.
Yeah, he could have died.
He could die.
He could die.
Senator Organa could
He
die.
could die.
Yeah, he could die.
And the wife too.
Yeah, I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
Bail Organa and
Sharu.
something like that. I thought I was thinking Baru
No, that's Aunt Baru.
as Emperor. Yeah,
Mm.
I think it's like
well,
Shala or something. It's
well,
SH something or other.
Miss Organa.
Maybe. Ooh.
There you
Miss,
go.
Mrs. Organa.
Mrs. Organa.
Mrs. Organa.
Mrs.
She could
Senator Organa.
Right.
Her
Or Senator
really
Mrs.
annoying Organa cousin could die.
Oh yeah, he can
Hopefully.
die. I'm just
Real
here
quick.
to eat your food.
Yeah, you're not even a real Organa.
Here, look, check out this new telescope I got. Flip it around. Yeah,
Flip
push
it around,
it.
push that button.
Well, hey, Luke almost did it in A New Hope.
Oh my
In Luke, when he gets it from Ben, he's like, "Oh."
I would. That's the way to take
see
them.
the-
You want to take some people out? That's the
Ben's
way
just-
to take some people
Oh,
out.
Ben's just sitting there thinking,
This is a kaleidoscope.
Ben's
You
like-
capture a Jedi. What is this? Oh, it's a telescope. Check it out. It's got a sweet picture in it.
Yep.
Ben's like, man, this could be.
Yeah, push the button.
This could be.
No, it's like, Joe,
really easy.
that is such a personal
Top
artifact.
secret.
Inside it are
Top
the
secret
plans, but you
schematics.
have to look through it and push this
Nah,
button.
But nobody's like Luke
Yes,
was.
they
just,
are.
Luke was just dumb though.
Yeah,
like, people know what lightsabers.
No, there are
lightsabers
people who are dumb enough.
Probably, but
There are plenty of people dumb
you
enough.
know, Ben was like, "Man, this could be over real quick, and I could just have a peaceful life."
Yeah.
Or he could not push the button. I'd have to train the kid.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, I mean, I guess.
exactly.
Right.
Real question is,
Yeah.
everyone's been honing. Like, is that R2D2 in the sand or not?
I think it's
don't
R2D2
think so.
in the sand.
I think so.
I don't.
No one.
You should look into it. So here's maybe you can find online. I read a review that we saw 3PO in Organa's palace.
Yep.
But there was a review that mentioned that R2 is also in that dinner scene.
Oh, okay, maybe.
So if he's in that dinner scene, then that's not him in the sand. If he's not in that dinner scene, it could be him in the sand.
Apple Plus, Disney Plus on your phone.
Do you have Apple Pear
Yes.
Banana Plus?
Pull it up real quick.
Disney?
I'm not pulling it up. Real quick.
I would pull it up, but my phone's usually being used
We
to
will
record.
check it out, and then we'll come
No,
back.
we're
to the
doing it.
people
We're
later.
nope. No, why I think it's him. You can look it up.
Look
Okay.
it up. Look it up.
So why I think it's
Put it
him
on
is
mute though, so it
A.
doesn't go on. Yeah.
That's definitely an astromech periscope.
Oh, 100%. Definitely.
B.
Yes.
It is curved like R2D2's.
Truth.
Yes.
C. If he's not in this scene, then it has to be him because
Yeah.
where else?
Yes.
Because when you look at the Phantom Menace, nope, New Hope. Wow.
Don't you mean The Last Jedi?
The Last Jedi,
Obviously.
yeah, no,
you look at
A New Hope.
Yeah.
He's just like, I never owned a droid, and it's just like, and then he's like, yeah, it says he's owned by a Ben,
Oh, that's
an Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he's like, oh yes, I did have a droid.
Yeah.
So that means like it
That's
wasn't really
true.
like his, but it was. He's like, I did own it partially at one
Right.
point. So it's definitely R2D2 just chilling in there because he doesn't because
Yeah.
every
I'd
time he
love it
looks
to
at
be.
it, it
Yeah.
reminds him of Anakin because
Sure.
that was Anakin's
That's
buddy.
why he buried him in the
Yeah.
sand. He's
To
like,
go in
"I
the
wanna look at
sand."
you.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Can I
it's-
look at your
that is
periscope?
exactly why. Or
Right.
what you had said, which is that
Yeah.
that R2's grieving, and he's
Yeah,
like,
or he's just
buried
angry at
himself.
Obi.
Yeah.
He's like, you cut my master's.
Yeah, exactly. I
arms
mean,
and
we all
metal."
know that
Dude,
R2D2.
it is one.
What?
Wait,
Is it too long for you to watch?
no, it's right here. I found it.
Did you find him? Did you?
Yeah.
Is R2 in the picture though?
It's no. I mean, it's just the stem.
No, not that.
No, not that part.
The Organa dinner party.
Oh,
Take his
The
phone from
Organa
him.
I
dinner
found
party.
Take his
Can I
phone.
look at it? I'll find it.
It should have been in like the first 2 seconds of
well
the.
then no. Then I see C3PO literally right now. I'm looking at C3PO right there. Boom.
Right. I would love it to be. That'd be super cool.
There's C3PO. There is not R2D2. R2D2 is not here. All right.
'Cause, I mean, let's be honest, it's him.
All right, Legionnaires. Let's have a good one while Greg is sitting here continuing to meticulously review my own review.
In all honesty, I didn't see it from the beginning,
It's
so I'm gonna have to
definitely-
watch it again.
All right. R2D2.
Yes.
Yeah.
R2D2 in the
Yes.
sands.
I think it is as well.
All right, we're good.
I'm just giving
It's
the benefit of the
unanimous.
doubt for the person
Unanimous.
who
Unanimous.
voted
Unami.
for it. Unami? Unagi.
Unagi.
And
All right, we'll talk to you guys. We'll talk to you guys. Well, I mean, I guess if you want to drop
We
it in the
talk
comments,
at
we
them.
talk. We talk at them. Now they're out of the party. Next time on next episode of Obi-Wan.